from the Bronx, son. This your girl Tiffany, back with another. Before I drop this knowledge, I want you to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button so you can get some more of these. We're just gonna get right into the video. What you should do before you start a business. For one, you should start off by wearing your product because you are a walking billboard. For someone to notice you, you have to be noticeable. Like, you need to walk around like selling hair. You need to walk around with your hair. You need to walk around with your lashes. You need to walk around with anything that is for you to sell. Anything that you're looking for to selling, you should walk around wearing.
For one, you should Google everything. Google, YouTube.
Research everything. Like, do not look for someone to give you answers. You have to research everything. Make sure the name isn't trademarked, from making sure that this is something that you really want to put your energy into, because starting a business is not easy. You have to be passionate about everything that you want in your business. You have to be passionate about it. You have to make sure you do not give up, because I'm letting you know this now. It will be hard. It will be hard. It's not an easy thing. But you got this, sis. You got this. Like, if she did it, if they did it, if he did it, if they did it, you can do it. But you have to make sure you're passionate about it. You have to make sure that this is something that you really want, because you have to work. You have to work your butt off. You have to make sure that this is something that you really want. I never will tell you that it's going to be easy. But, sis, if something came to you that easy, do you want it? Out. This is something I cannot stress to you enough. Do not buy a vendor. Because think about it. Why would they give you their plug? Why would they give you their plug? That doesn't make sense, do it? I'm not giving you my plug. Like, they're giving you what they didn't want, or somebody they're not going to go to. They're not going to give you the person that they're going to. They're not going to give you the best quality of the hair. That goes back to the other thing that I said. You have to research. Google. If you Google something, it will show you so much. Like, literally, Google what is the best hair. Google what is the best wholesaler. Who is the best vendors. Do your research. It'll all be there. It'll all show you. You have to test your product. You have to, it's a trial and error when it comes to especially selling hair. You know, this can really go for anything. That's clothes, lashes, hair, anything. It is a trial and error. I hear a lot of people say that, you know, they bought Benderless. I hear a lot of people say that they bought benders from Benderless, which does not make sense. Like, I just feel like that is you being lazy. You cannot be lazy and be an entrepreneur. Laziness and entrepreneurship is two things that do not go hand in hand. You have to absolutely do your research. You have to absolutely put your all. Like, this is your baby at this point. This is your baby. If you have children, this is your baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what you had to do to raise your child? This is your baby. If you don't have children, baby boy, baby girl, this is going to show you what you got to do, because you have to basically research would be you being pregnant. You would have to birth your business. And that is something that will make you so proud. And after you birth that business, you have to make sure you put your all into that. So it can grow. And as you watch it grow, you'll be so proud. And you know what I'm saying? You will be like, dang, I did this by myself. Like, I did it. And that is a very great feeling to have, that you have done something on your own. You have done something that you didn't buy from somebody, because 9 times out of 10, if you buy a vendor from someone, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be upset. You're going to be wasting money that you actually could put in testing product. Next thing, do not try to keep up with the Joneses, because you're just starting. Do not let the internet rush you. that is something that a lot of people fail at. They feel like, you know, when they first start their business, okay, I made a profit. Let me go buy this Gucci bag. Let me go buy this Louis bag because you never had it before or something of that nature. Let me go make sure that I can stump for the gram. Guess what? You need to put that money back into your business. You need to make sure that you're going to keep your business going. You don't want to start a business, be popping for a minute, and then fall off because you're buying things that you do not need to pay for. Next thing is be confident. You cannot be a walking billboard if you don't have any confidence. How can you walk up to somebody if you're not confident? Doesn't make sense. So another thing is you have to make sure you are confident, not cocky, confident. You can't go nowhere looking crazy anymore. That's out the window. You can't go nowhere looking crazy anymore. You have to make sure your hair is done, your lashes is done, if that's what you want to do. You can't walk to somebody like, oh, hey, I want to give you my business card. I sell hair, and your hair is trash. Or, hey, I want to give you my business card, and your lashes is not popping. How do you expect somebody else to wear your product if you're not even wearing your product? So you have to make sure that you're a walking billboard. You have to make sure that you are a product of a product. You have to make sure that this is something that you really want to get into, because you cannot be scared to approach people. That is something that I had to learn myself, because I am not a people person. I am a introvert, I guess, if that's what you will call it. But I had to learn that you have to become a people person, because if you do not, you're going to be wasting your time. You have to be able to pass your cards out. You have to be able to explain what your business is, what you offer in your business. You have to be able to explain what you offer in your business, what your business is, what your prices is. You have to be able to talk to people. So that is something that I had to learn myself. Everyone is a potential customer. You have to remember that. So make sure that you're able to talk to different people. Not saying that everyone will be your customer, because there's 1 out of 10 people who actually will give you a call. But you have to make sure that you are able to hold a conversation with each and every person that you encounter. Remember, it will be a lot of work. But if you manifest, and if you make sure that you are praying and staying positive, it will work out for you. You have to make sure that nothing happens overnight, but it will be worth it at the end. You will seek and reap the benefits that you just have to make sure that you work hard and it all fall into place. You have to make sure that you this split. They be like, Brandon, what you got on? This split. You hit that subscribe button? Don't worry, I got time. I'll wait. Did you hit it? Hit that subscribe button and make sure you like and comment this video. And that's just on period. And get great feedback on the advice that I gave from my last previous video. If you haven't watched it, take the time out after you watch this video to check out my last video on how to start your business with no coins, no money.